Here to celebrate and acknowledge the latest development happening within the Illinois Medical District, District of Opportunity, a District of Innovation, a District of Development, and as the sign indicates today, a District of Growth. We are very pleased to have you here to participate in the groundbreaking of this addition for Great Point Energy. Great Point has been a tenant in the district, but with this addition that we are able to provide in this building, Enterprise Center 1 that the Illinois Medical District owns, we are able to have Great Point establish not only their R&D headquarters, which is already here in the existing building, but now their corporate headquarters right here in Chicago, Illinois, creating new jobs, good paying jobs in what is truly a very unique technology, a clean energy technology that will be part of the world's energy mix for centuries to come. Great Point Energy will eventually be producing over 1 trillion cubic feet of synthetic gas annually. They have a number of investors. No, Andrew is going to talk about that later, but a very significant presence in Asia and a growing presence as well. Now, we know that Great Point Energy could have established their headquarters literally anywhere in the world, but they chose to stay in Chicago. I've worked with Andrew and Great Point for a number of years, and are very encouraged that they have chosen to remain here in the Midwest, even though their business model and business plan literally extends worldwide. I want to acknowledge a couple of people. We have our president of the Illinois Medical District Commission, Jennifer Woodard, and also Commissioner Dan Trevino. Without their support, none of these kind of projects would be possible. We have a very aggressive vision, as many of you know, for the Illinois Medical District moving forward, and this is just the latest representation of that fact. Also have to thank Governor Pat Quinn and the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. And without their support, this project would not be moving forward. We were able to secure some construction funding from DCO, and the director of the department, Adam Pollitt, is with us today. And Adam, I thank you very much for your past and ongoing support, and we look forward to many more events like this as we move forward with the development in the district. Also want to acknowledge Bill Hoback. Bill is the director of the Office of Coal Development for the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, has been a longtime supporter of Great Point Energy, and he and Andrew's staff have worked together for many years. And Bill, we're pleased to have you here. Many of you were with us at the event that the governor participated in just a few weeks ago, just across the street for the Health Technology Incubator. And at that time, I mentioned that would be the first of many development events. This is the latest example of that, but certainly not the last. In the next few weeks, we'll also be starting renovation on another building in the medical district, bringing back the Anatomical Gift Association into the district. And by this fall, we plan to have chosen a developer in an exciting mixed-use project just down on the corner of Damon and Ogden and Harrison Avenue. I got to call attention to just to the south of us, an exciting project with a small community garden that works with, provides opportunities for young autistic adults, and we have Julie Tracy with us from the Tracy Foundation, who spearheaded that project, and we have several other exciting plans in the future, working with Julie and providing better services for young autistic adults. So a lot of exciting things going on here in the medical district. We're very pleased to have this project kick off. And at this point, I want to recognize and ask Andrew Perlman, the CEO of Great Point Energy, to come up and tell us a little bit more about Great Point and what's going to be occurring here and your plans worldwide. Andrew, please.
First of all, I am just so happy to be here. This is the culmination of a very, very long wait for all of our employees, and just such an exciting time and an exciting day for Great Point Energy. We started the company in 2005, and since then we've had 2 labs, 3 pilot plants, and 4 offices, but we've never truly had a permanent home until today. So this is really exciting for everybody here. Our company began with a bold vision, how we could turn coal, one of the dirtiest and most challenged of all commercial fuels, into the cleanest commercial fuel, and how we could do it economically. And in doing so, the goal was to make the world a better place, to reduce smog, acid rain, asthma rates, mercury buildup in our oceans, and of course, global warming. It's been a long wait, but the last 2 years have been a whirlwind of activity for us, as we found incredible demand in Asia, and especially in China, for clean natural gas. China's a country with the fastest growing natural gas market, an enormous amount of coal, and a desperate need for clean air. For the last couple of years, myself and many of the other Great Point employees have been spending quite a bit of time in China, and especially in Beijing. And you go and you see what actually is needed in some of these places, where you literally can't see across the street 5 out of 7 days a week through the thick yellow smog and haze. But change is afoot there and in many other places. For example, in Beijing, where the population is 30 million, so roughly the same as the country of Canada in one city, they've announced that they're going to close down every single one of their coal power plants and replace them with natural gas. And we hope to be at the center of that. We've signed a contract with the Chinese government to supply natural gas for quite a bit of that change. And we think the same is happening in much of the rest of the world. In Japan, following what happened with the nuclear catastrophe, they've been replacing the nuclear power plants with natural gas. In Germany, they're adding natural gas power plants. In India, they're doing the same thing. And a lot of those places, unlike the United States, don't have a lot of natural gas, but they have a lot of coal. So turning that coal into clean natural gas, we think is incredibly beneficial for the world, and we hope to be at the center of it. We certainly wouldn't be here today in Chicago without the incredible help and dedication of Warren Ribley, of Peter Negro, of the whole team at the Illinois Medical District and the state of Illinois, and we owe them an incredible debt of gratitude. So many things are happening now, as Warren said, in our neighborhood, and we're super excited to be a part of it, and especially at such an exciting time for Great Point Energy. So today we stand here at this groundbreaking, or more accurately it looks like ground level breaking, and we're getting started on building this awesome new building. Our architects, VOA, are here, and we thank them as well for designing such an exciting place. We think this building is designed to fit into the historic fabric of Chicago, while the city and especially the Illinois Medical District is moving rapidly into the future, and we think this signifies that. So from all of our employees at Great Point Energy, to you guys, we definitely want to say thank you. We're excited to move in.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Adam, I'd like to invite you to come up and say a few words, please.
Well, this is truly an exciting event, and I want to say on behalf of the governor, congratulations to Andrew, to Warren, Jennifer, all the work that's gone into creating a moment like this. We know that it takes a lot of time, effort, energy, and commitment to a vision. And I think, Warren mentioned it. In April, we came here for the Bio Convention, the Health Incubator kickoff. And Warren came up and he stood at a podium very similar to this, and he had a whole list of projects and announcements that were